Week 7 of the NFL season sees the Oakland Raiders traveling to Lambeau Field to take on the Green Bay Packers, 6-0 on this season, as they look to improve to 7-0 and keep up their hot streak. Aaron Rodgers MVP type season. Early on here, it was Derek Carr getting acclimated with Adrian Amos Jr. as another sack for Amos this year. He has been a terror back there in the backfield. And then it was Kevin King here. He's matched up with Antonio Brown. That time it goes to Kevin King. 1st and 10, Rodgers finding Davante Adams, who is back healthy and ready to start contributing again. I mean, this is like a big free agent signing in the middle of the season. 3rd and 9, Rodgers finds Kumaro, who is having a breakout season. And the Packers are driving early on here. Rodgers 1st and 10, picked off by Whitehead. And Whitehead, he's at the 30, the 20, the 10, 5 touchdown. Raiders, 68 yards on the return. And that is not a good start for the Packers here. Rodgers here getting flushed out of the pocket on 2nd and 10. Decides to take this one off. And he tries getting out of bounds. And he comes down on that shoulder. And he wouldn't return for the game. It would be Deshaun Kaiser. Shoulder strain for Rodgers. He'll be good to go next week. And then Kaiser struggling with that throw. 2nd and 10 now. Kaiser play action pass. And he's sacked by Tariq Whitehead. And Whitehead now a sack and an interception return. 3rd and 17. Kaiser lets one rip over to Jimmy Graham, who comes down with it. That's a better catch than throw. But the Packers would end up punting this one away. 1st and 10. Derek Carr finds his man, who gets brought down before he's able to pick up the first down. But Derek Carr, he was slicing and dicing in this one. Looking like celebrity fan Guy Fieri out there. And then a handoff here to Doug Martin on 3rd and inches, and Martin not able to pick up that first down. Nice play by Dean Lowry. Then the field goal unit would come onto the team for the Raiders, and that is short. That did not have enough leg. It was on point at least, but way too short. And then here's Aaron Jones. Jones has been somewhat concerned about his touches these past few weeks, as this team has really been just airing it out. Well, he's definitely going to get some touches without Aaron Rodgers out in the field. As there's another throw to Jimmy Graham. Kaiser, 2 of 6 at this point in the game. And then it'd be 4th and 7, a long field goal for Mason Crosby. That hits off the bar. That doinks right out. And a tough go at it for Mason Crosby. But there's Amos Jr. again. Another forced fumble for him. Another sack on the quarterback. And that's good field position for this Packers team now. Deshaun Kaiser, can he do anything with it? Kaiser rolls out. And this time he just takes off with it. And he gets popped here, fumbles the football, but Sternberger is able to pick it up. Handoff to Aaron Jones, cuts back to the right, goes to the left. He gets brought down, but not before picking up the first down. Kaiser, empty backfield, throws this one to Jake Kumaro. First down, Packers. 1st and goal, Kaiser. Not sure where that one was going. That was way too far ahead of his man. And then a pitch here to Jamal Williams. He makes one man miss, but he gets brought down before he's able to do anything else. Then Kaiser would get the football again here. Rolls out, and he just takes off for a touchdown. Deshaun Kaiser with his legs, because his arm is garbage. And then there's a nice celebration there with the teammates, with the offensive lineman that he usually doesn't play with. He usually plays with the second man unit. There's Derek Carr dumping it off to his tight end to pick up the first down. 8 for 8 at this point in the game. Carr again now looking. And that is a poor drop by the Oakland receiver. Carr again here. He gets sacked by Preston Smith, who just drags him to the ground on 3rd down. Nice play there by Smith. Both the Smiths have been very key for this Packers team on that outside edge rush. And then a nice catch there by Deshaun Kaiser. Or not by Deshaun Kaiser, by Valdez Scantling. Here's Kaiser here rolling out here, finding Davante Adams. You know, it has to sort of suck for Davante Adams. You're out, you see this team playing so well, and you think, all right, I'm back with 12. And it's actually number 9 throwing the ball to you. 3rd and 16, Kaiser finding Jimmy Graham, who is just short of the first down, but the Packers decide to take the points here, and they take the lead, 7-10 here. Things looking good for the Packers, despite Rodgers being out. You can't say that too often. And things get bad for the Raiders as Tyrell Williams, he goes down here. After Rodgers went down to injury, this Packers defense was playing nasty, and they were playing stingy, as Darnell Savage Jr. gets the interception, one man to beat, and Derek Carr just gets him. He was almost gone in that one for a pick six. But Savage, his first career interception, comes in a game where the defense definitely does need to step up. Then here's Jimmy Graham getting dragged down to the 1. With around 38 seconds left, 3rd and goal. Kaiser now looks, rolls to the left, sort of rolls here, and he finds Jake Kumerow. Kumerow with his 5th touchdown reception of the season, and the breakout season for Kumerow continues. And then here we are now in the 3rd quarter. Aaron Jones almost broke that one, but not this time. Then be Aaron Jones again, cuts back to the left, cuts to the right here, and another nice first down gain for him. Aaron Jones definitely got some work here today. But here's Jamal Williams, and this run definitely made the SportsCenter top 10. Look at that, shoving off Carl Joseph. Get off of me, old man, I'm coming through. And that's a touchdown for Jamal Williams, his first of the season, I believe, rushing-wise. 49 yards for Williams, and that is a big play for him. And that is just a nice run by Jamal Williams. That is just impressive. That, it looks like that Adrian Peterson run so many years ago against the Browns, where he just shoved the guy straight to the ground. He actually shoved 2 of them when you think about it. And then here's a look at the pylon cam as that got absolutely mangled. And here's Doug Martin. He's able to pick up the first down, the veteran. He's been doing this a long time at this point in his career. Derek Carr finding Antonio Brown for the first down as the Raiders. You thought you get Aaron Rodgers out of the game, you score, you get that pick six, but their offense has not been able to do anything. That's the reason why this team isn't very good. And there they are again. 1st and 10. Derek Carr now again looking, finds his man. A whiff on a tackle there, but this time Josh Jackson lays him out and keeps him from getting into the end zone. But it wouldn't matter as one play later, here's a fake handoff. Carr, pitch and catch with his man. I believe that is Moreau, as he's able to get the touchdown, and the Raiders get themselves back into this game, 14-24. Here's Aaron Jones, another nice run for him, over 10 yards. And Aaron Jones, it's just very nice in this second half of the game. Aaron Jones definitely saw that, Rodgers is out. We're going to have to lean on this run game a bit more to help DeShone Kizer out. Because Kizer, he can't do it all. You just can't ask him to do the things that Rodgers does. So Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams able to help the load, if you will, for DeShone Kizer. And there's Jake Kumerow making a man absolutely look silly there. 4th quarter, Kizer again looking, throws this one up. Valdez-Scantling got a hand on it, but that gets knocked away. 4th and 12. Field goal unit, 50 yards here for Mason Crosby. This time he hits that one, making it 27-14. And now the Raiders, they need to drive. And then there's Derek Carr getting knocked down by Zadarius Smith, as Zadarius Smith picks up another sack on the season. Green Bay got to Carr 4 times this game. Carr again, 2nd and 20. Finds his man. No, he doesn't, because Zadarius Smith disengages him from that football. Carr now, 3rd and 20. Throws this one up. Antonio Brown. No one can catch him, and Antonio Brown is gone. And the Raiders' offense breathes some more signs of life as they are right back in this game. 21-27. And then here's the ensuing kickoff to Trevor Davis. Davis, he was also out with an injury. This was his first game back, and look at the blocking he gets here. Key block there. And Trevor Davis off to the races. Raiders trying to catch him, but nobody can. Trevor Davis, 90 yards on the return. And the Raiders, right as they get back in this game, they get put away a bit. Here's Devontae Adams going for the 2-point conversion. I believe if that was college, he would have had at least a foot down. And here's Carr, 1st and 10, going to Brown, picked by Kevin King. And Kevin King is going to take this one all the way back. Touchdown, Packers. 29-yard return, pick 6. And the wheels have just fallen off for the Raiders here. After that Antonio Brown touchdown, Derek Carr, just a 3-pack of interceptions for him. Well, actually, no. At this point, it was still 2. Carr picked by Jair Alexander. There's the third one. I spoke ahead of myself there. And that would close this game out as the Oakland Raiders fall to the Green Bay Packers 40-21. And just a tough loss for the Raiders here, as they were hoping this would be a game they could get their season back on track. You get Rodgers out of the game. Instead, you get beat by DeShone Kizer in this one, and that is rough for the Raiders. And we take a look at the stats in this one. Derek Carr, 31 of 41, 373 yards, 2 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. DeShone Kizer, 10 of 23, 133 yards, 1 touchdown on the day for him. Aaron Rodgers, only 2 of 5. And that short, limited time he had, it was a shoulder strain injury, just a little bit of a, uncomfortableness, and the Packers don't want to take any chances there. Aaron Jones, 16 of 85, or 16 attempts for 85 yards. And then Jamal Williams had that big run here, 3 attempts, 47 yards for him, 1 touchdown. DeShone Kizer, 2 rushing attempts, 16 yards, and 1 touchdown for him. He also had that fumble that was recovered by Jay Sternberger. Aaron Rodgers actually still ended up with more yards rushing than DeShone Kizer, even though he got hurt on the play. Antonio Brown, 7 receptions, 161 yards, and 1 touchdown on the day for him. Also take a look here. Jake Kumaro, 4 receptions, 48 yards, and 1 touchdown for him as well. This is one of the weirdest scoring games I've ever seen. Foster Moreau also having 1 reception for 3 yards and 1 touchdown for him as well. And then we take a look at the defense here. Tahir Whitehead had that interception, pick 6 recovery. Take a look at the sacks. Zadarius Smith, 2.5 sacks. Adrian Amos, 2 sacks. Preston Smith, a sack. Rashawn Gary with the half as well, doing damage in this game. He is definitely coming along here as we get later in the season. Kevin King with the interception, returned for a touchdown. Jair Alexander with an interception. And Darnell Savage Jr. also with an interception as well, his first of his career. Just a really impressive game for this Packers defense as they led the way in this one, and the Packers are definitely going to need defense as next week they take on the 5-2 Kansas City Chiefs. Boy, oh boy, Patrick Mahomes versus Aaron Rodgers, that should be fireworks.